That's the price you pay if you want to play. Hello, it's day 13, time to pull a prompt. This is yesterday's prompt sitting here for blurring purposes. So let's pull something out of here and see what we get for today. Use only palette knife. Okay, so let's get started and I'll be right back. Okay, here's what I'm going to use to start with using only palette knife prompt. I have some paper here from a paper stack called Violet Leaf, and I'm going to use paper out of here. I have my two palette knives that I use all the time that are on my table here, and then I have my palette knives that I use sometimes on canvas. They're FX Effects, and it's a 9-piece painting knife set. So they're basically palette knives, so I may use those. Not sure. They're off to the side just in case I decide to use them. I'm going to start with this though. And I have gesso, Liquitex gesso, and you can use white paint instead of gesso if you want to. So I'm going to pick a paper. I chose 3. I'm going to work in 3s like I usually do. These are the 3 I chose. Alright, the first thing I want to do is take my palette knife, and I'll probably use this one. And I'm going to take some gesso. Actually, first I need my non-stick mat, so hold on. Okay, that's better. I'm going to put some gesso kind of in the center. Start small because I don't know how much I need. I'll eventually cut this off. I may do that after this is done. And I'm just going to smear some gesso around on this page. I can hear my chimes. It's really windy today. The chimes are downstairs, out back that way. So they're pretty loud. They're big ones, so that's why. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side and do the next one. I don't know if I'll add more or not. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, I think we're done. I'm going to dry these and see if I want to add more or if I'm going to work on top of that. So I will be right back after I dry. Okay, I want another layer on here, but I'm not going to use gesso. I'm going to use paint colors, and I'm going to use Americana Pineapple and Apple Barrel Lilac Dust and Americana Sea Breeze. So similar, same thing I did with the white gesso. I'm going to do with the paint. Okay, I like that. So I'm going to dry these and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, not really dry, but I want to move on, so we're going to go for it. The next thing I'm doing is I'm going to take this is Deco Art Purple Passion, and I've got some out on my mat here, and I'm going to take this palette knife, and there's no name for it, it's just called number 3 on the little list on the package I showed you. It's just number 3, and I'm going to dab it in my paint like this, and then I'm going to put it on my canvas here. think that's good enough. I'm going to put the excess on my tags, my starter tags. So this is what we have so far on this one. And I'm going to let that sit, and we're going to go to the next one. So I've got to pull out some paint. Okay, the next one is Folk Art Cayman Blue. And I'm using this palette knife. It's got little teeth on the end. Okay, and for this one, we're going to go back to the Lilac Dust by Apple Barrel, and I'm going to use this palette knife. Okay, let me clean up this mess and we'll get back and start again. Okay, the next one is a Craft Smart, and it's called Apple Tart. And I'm going to go back to one of these palette knives. I'm just not sure which one. I'll try this one first. Just going to get a little paint on the edge of my palette knife. See if we can get some stems going in here that look stemmish. I like that. So let's do the other flowers. Okay, we're keeping the same color of paint, and we're going to this palette knife. Let's see what we have. And we also may use this one here. It's a little bit bigger. I'll show you the difference. Okay, but I'm going to probably stick with the small one. Kind of just using the tip now. I'm going from the tip down to get a smaller leaf effect. I kind of like that. Looks really cute. Might throw a few more over here. Okay, so then we'll do the next one. Let me clean this up and we'll do the next step. Okay, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we're gonna do it anyway. I pulled out Americana Black Plum, and I'm gonna use probably this palette knife. And keep in mind, I can only use palette knives on these because the prompt just said only use palette knife. So at some point later on, hopefully we'll pull a prompt where I can come back in and do something more on these pages. But for now, we're just going to do what the prompt said. And I'm going to take my palette knife and I'm going to dip the edge in again like I did before. And I was thinking about making like weeds, even though it's plum. But just not sure if I want like weeds or just some lines. Let's just do some lines and see what we think. just to add a little something to the piece that isn't really expected. And we got a little smudge here. Our palette knife got out of control, but I guess that's probably okay. Blend it in a little bit. Oh, that goes away. Okay, we're good. It blended in. Okay, we got those lines, which I like. I like that. I think that's really cute. I think I'll do it on the other side. This might be where I wish I hadn't, but you know, and you don't know until you try. I'm just going to go straight through the flowers. I like it. Okay, so this one we did this way. Now let's see what we do on this one. Okay, on this one, I'm going to go up and down like this, over here, and then I don't know what. Okay, I like that. Really cute. So far, that's what we have. Now this one, there's only so many ways you can make a line, right? Okay, this one we're going to be a little bolder. We're going to go both directions. Okay, I think that's going to be good enough. I have apple barrel vineyard green out now, and I'm going to do some little accents in this green here. Okay, I'm going to take the tip of this one now, and I'm just going to add a little bit of the green up here as if that's where the flower connects. Okay, I have Americana Spa Blue out now, and I'm just going to take the tip of my palette knife, probably the roundish one, and I'm just going to add a little bit in here on these flowers, just a little something. Just to add a little something. Let me think on it and see if there's anything else I want to do. Okay, y'all are gonna think I'm nuts, and maybe I am, but I can't just leave this alone, so, and I can't write. I want to write on here, but I can't use writing utensils. I can only use my palette knife. So we're gonna try to write with our palette knife and see what happens. I don't think it's gonna work very well, and we may mess these up, but that's the price you pay if you want to play. So I'm going to try to hold this in such a way that I can maneuver it best. Let's do that. Just get some on here. And I'm not going to try to write cursive. I'm just going to try to write regular. We did it! I love it. That's so cute. Okay, so we're gonna do that on the other ones. Probably gonna write the same word. It's easy. Okay, I think we're done. I have to think more on it. I'm gonna see if I want some black splatters or something on it. Probably don't because of all the lines, but I'll come back in just a second and let you know if I want to do anything different. Okay, you knew I'd be back. You knew I'd do something more. You knew it'd be black splatters. I just can't help myself. So let's put a little black splatter on here. That's black paint with water added and mixed up to make it soupy. And we're going to use our palette knife because that's all we can use. And I don't want to put it all over the page. I just want to put black splatters right here where love is written. Oh, Lord help us. It's probably a bad decision. Let's test. Let's test first and see if we can do black splatters without making a total disaster. Not really. Oh well, kinda. Let's just do it. I think this would come right off. Whew, getting everywhere. Okay, well, I like that. I like that. Let's just leave it at that, and we'll do the other two and call it a day. Okay, guys, that's the end of prompt 13. Use only a palette knife. I'll give you a quick look how they turned out. I think they're really cute. They look cute in a little grouping. Put them in a black frame and put them on the wall. I think that'd be cute. Cut this little white thing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow for prompt 14. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.